you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm enjoying myself at FanFest, and I'm so excited to meet you finally in person. It's been a year since we were on the podcast itself, but now we get to hang out for a moment, and I really appreciate you and everything you're doing.
I know. And then, they're raffling that picture that Dennis had done of Frank, which is absolutely incredible.
It is incredible.
So I see people are buying a lot of the raffle tickets and everything. So I'm proud that he's still remembered. I mean, I always say to the fans that without the fans, we would not be having this event.
Very true, very true. And he's definitely remembered to this day, and he'll be remembered forever.
He certainly will. And for people like you that help it along, the family, well, thanks you.
Thank you very much. Barbara Goodish, make sure you follow Barbara Goodish. Any Bruiser Brody stuff you want signed or buy it from her. Message her on Facebook. That's right, Bruiser Brody. Check it out.
Check it out. Huss.
On?
Yeah, this thing is on, Mr. Dr. Sleep.
No, you can't be interviewing me without giving me a written permission.
Without a written permission?
Yes.
Wait, whoa. How are you gonna do this Saturday at Titan Championship Wrestling, huh?
What's happening then?
What do you mean? You know what's happening.
Yeah. What's happening?
Are you gonna attack any more people?
Maybe.
I better get out of
I
here.
don't like podcasters.
I do have a championship, so.
Oh, do you? You won that?
Yeah.
What ring did you win it in?
Whoa, don't worry about me. Why don't you worry about what's going on at Titan?
Like gold. I like gold a lot. It's in my shoes, my belt. I win gold, so is there gold in that title?
I gotta go, guys. See you later. All right, I'm hanging out with Cora right now. What is your problem?
Get out
You're
of here!
interviewing this bitch, but I'm right here.
Well, she was
You
first.
know what? I'm not even going to satisfy you with an interview.
Wow, how rude, huh?
He doesn't even need to be satisfied. Anyways, I'm Cora, and I am your winner of this intergender match, and I'm so excited!
The first ever in SWA history.
Herstory in the making.
That's right.
I just want to say that it was super rude of you to walk away from me earlier.
Talking to the New York State champion, you're going to have to pay up.
Do you take Kale?
Dude, goodbye.
Whip wreck, case in, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest. Get my earplugs on.
No. You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about people dominate tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am fearless princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximal for February.
The show's called The Shadow Band, and I was like, that's kind of...
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great. Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dick, and Hispanic Heritage Month continues. And I got a very special guest. She is a pal of mine, of course. The one, the only La Chica de la Ola Ola, Nahir Robles.
Hola, hola!
Hola, hola. You know, I say that all the time now.
No way!
I swear, when I'm at my job, I'm like, hola, hola. Like, look at what's wrong with this guy? Now, you got, I think the better question to ask you is, where are you not going to be in the next couple of months?
I was going to make a joke Puerto Rico, but I am actually in Puerto Rico.
Are you? I saw you say, I'm wrestling everywhere but my own place.
I was about to, and then oh wait, I have a tag match. It's not like I forgot about it. It was just like, wow. There was like August, for example, I didn't wrestle on the island.
Right.
So I was like, did I wrestle on the island? So it's like 1 month, yeah, 1 month, no. But yeah, I wrestled on the island.
Man, you're everywhere. Congratulations. That's awesome. I love it when people prosper. And let's talk about some of these places you're going to be at. Maybe the Mega Clash.
Long. Okay.
Right? JC Storm, Amity LeVay. Be careful. She brings pliers with her. She's not afraid to use them.
I have a seasoning bottle, and I'm also not afraid to use it. I don't got to use it on JC. JC and I were on the same page in that sense.
Okay, all right.
We already dealt with our rice differences back in April when we did Pegao versus Concon. back when we are wrestling, and we set our differences aside.
Ooh, look at Matt.
So let's just say you got two Latinas in the equation, and you got Amity. So
Yikes. She's attacked me with the pliers, so I'm just saying.
exactly. I got a seasoning bottle. Like, given to me by one of my tag partners, Ares. El Sazón del Caribe.
Some sazón?
El Sazón del Caribe. Yeah, he told me every time somebody tries to do me dirty, use the seasoning.
That's right. Use the seasoning. Speaking of seasoning, look who's in the chat. Matt Awesome. Even without the braids, Nahir still slays.
Aw, I'm going to get them done Thursday, I promise.
Brian F. Pro. Hola, hola. Matt says, I'm going to lend you the chancla.
See, like, I got my stuff too, you know. I'm going to bring all to this match.
All right. You're also facing, look at this, Miss Gabby Borza, the Nomi.
I was very surprised about that one. Not gonna lie. I remember first time I ever set foot on New York was actually legit. Oh, the anniversary happened on Sunday. September 8th was the first show I ever did in New York for We Are Wrestling. That's where I wrestled Semi Chaos a year ago. Right. And I remember I was weak during that time, and I remember I met Nomi. And ever since that moment, I remember every time I came back and forth, they're like, when are you going to wrestle Gabby Forza? When is it going to happen? And I'm like, yo, when the cards are right, when the stars align, and you know what? It's going to happen at AXW September 14th. And Gabby, I know she's also been all over the place, but let me tell you just one important thing. You don't know what it's like being in the ring with somebody that has nothing to lose.
All right.
With everything to win.
All right. Next card. Standing by Nasty Business over there. I see you're on the post for that. That is where? In Indiana.
Yes, that's my 14th day, my Indiana debut on October 5th. I know it's a one-on-one match. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember a little bit more about it right now, but they haven't announced the card yet, so I'm trying to remember. I know the girl's last name is kind of like gift, like a gift comment. I don't know. I know it's there. I'll remember later on, but it's an interesting name.
All right.
But that's my debut on ICW in Indiana, Marion, Indiana.
Awesome. How many states you been at?
So with that state would be 14. That'd be my 14th state. Texas was my lucky number 13.
Right. And that was for Mission Pro, right?
Yes.
You're at the last show for a while. Not forever, but for a while.
I had 2 consecutive shows that were going on hiatus. It was Mission Pro and Kaiju, and I'm like, am I the problem?
I know. I was at Kaiju too, and I was like, not till next April? What?
I'm like, am I the problem? Why are you going on hiatus? Don't do that to me, bro.
If you're the problem, I'm half the problem. Because I was All right, next one. Broken by Glory, right there.
The Island. We're back on the Island. That's my school promotion. I guess we do Pro Wrestling Dojo, where the show before was when Natalia won the championship to Hema. But it was also the show that there was a number 1 contendership opportunity that I was this close to winning. And then little Miss Hema there with her dark live, dark vibes, decided that I'm not too good. She just interfered in my match. And I buy an eye for an eye.
An eye for an eye, 100%. The Puerto Rican way.
For an eye. Then I ended up interfering her match. But not interfering, just like making sure she doesn't cheat.
Okay.
Right. So now I'm tagging with the champion on it's the first female tag match. Like it's so interesting. Like a year ago, I couldn't have said we have a tag match. Like we have an all women's tag match. It was always intergender matches. As long as I could remember, ever since I started wrestling on the island. And at least in the school, like there's more than 4 women now. There's 5, 6, and it's crazy to me. Like the importance of having representation and more girls coming forward, I think this is the epitome of like change. I don't know what's gonna happen in the match. All I know is I am there with my sights set on revenge.
Ready to go. All
You gotta
right.
come to the island.
Matt's got a comment for you. I'm so proud of Nahir. When I grow up, I want to be like. The blue color hood on Gemma looks so pretty.
Yeah, but she's mean though. She's
She's mean.
super mean.
Yikes. All right. Well, Broken by Glory coming up September 22nd. If you are in Puerto Rico, make sure you go see Nahir at that event. What else you got here? Battle Lines right
That's
there.
in Arizona.
Ooh, Arizona.
Last show I did for them, this would be my second time coming to Sonoran Championship Wrestling. First show, it was a tournament for the Women's Championship. An opportunity that was costed because the person I was wrestling, who's now the current champion, Sassy, interfered in the match before the tournament. So again, they took very seriously an eye for an eye.
Right.
So now this show particularly, it's me telling Sassy, if you really are championship material, if you really are the it girl, the representation of the company, let the fans know that you're wrestling me and show them what was the alleged ending, because to me, it seemed like I was going to win that match.
Okay. Now I know Panda in the corner over there. What's up, Panda? And of course, this Friday we are wrestling. Bam, right there. Now, what was it? What was it that Tommy Invincible said? He wasn't gonna go near you or something.
He was not going to sweet sin me. Let me tell you, like everybody has something in this match. Ben thinks I just want to shake my ass. I already responded to that in a video. I don't know if you saw it. I posted it yesterday.
No,
You
I
have
did
to
not
see
see
it.
it.
You gotta look
watch
for it.
I'll watch it.
Ben thinks I just want to shake my ass. Hot Dog came out in the form of Bun Nasty because Hot Dog is
Huh?
this is like Mick Foley. This is the Mick Foley of hot dogs. He has
Right.
four personas. So I don't know who I'm wrestling. All I know is gonna be bun to bun, cheek to cheek. Who knows? With Pete Corvus, it's personal.
Bun to bun, cheek to cheek.
Stole
That's a good one.
Pete stole my jacket at the Caillou Pro Wrestling Show, and he used it on his promo. How dare he? No wonder he hates himself so much.
How dare he?
Jay
right.
Haru just wants me to date him after the match. Bro, it's going to be hard to date you when I'm winning the match.
Whoa.
And Tommy
Wow.
Invincible said he's not going to sweet send me. You know, was it 2024? Fight me. I'll fight back.
Yikes. Sounds like you got your hands full on Friday.
Not only that, I want to become the first ever female 6-strain scramble winner. This is the third time this match has happened. No woman has won. I want to be the first. I want to make her story. And I want to prove that I can fight and I can shake my ass.
Well, you
While
can definitely
doing
fight.
This girl can fight.
Okay, goodbye. Matt says everyone in that match is going to get the cheek to cheek.
No, Ben doesn't deserve the cheek to cheek. He's not getting nothing. Ben don't deserve no cheek to cheek.
Wow. What else we got on the card there, man? We got Dan Matt versus Hold on, I can't see. Yaha.
Yes.
Jared Diaz. That's a pal.
Yeah, the guy Derek Diaz was to drop Rob Killjoy. That's because originally that was a match that was set on Lo que pasó pasó. That's when Danny Maff interfered in the match because of the contract that was given. So Danny Maff ended up winning the title from Rob Killjoy by pinning Jared Diaz. I know from that card, particularly, there's some stories that are from tournaments. For example, there's two. A year ago, you're
on the show now. You're in the scramble. So proud.
Yes, I was. I got it's Hot Dog Starks. He's the big Foley of hot dogs. There's two matches that are for a tournament in tag team. That is the Rep versus Semi Chaos and Jasmine Howe, but that was supposed to be Survival of the Thickest. I think there was a miscommunication with Caitlyn and Sammy about the date. Because life, and then got Prolific versus Risen Nasty. And there's no animosity between these two.
Wow. Isaiah Wolf just made the PWI list. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was so excited when I saw so many names of people that I've shared locker rooms with. I saw
Right.
Desmond Fold on it,
Yeah,
Cole on it.
Desmond.
I was, I was very excited. PB Smooth, who's actually in this card as well, in the Killionaires Club. So I'm kind of upset because I like PB,
I
and
was,
now
I was looking for your name on there. I thought your name was going to be on there for sure.
I mean, maybe next year. I'm just happy with what I've done so far. But if anything, I'm just proud like of a lot of people that I happen to like share locker room and wrestle, because two women that I wrestled this year were on the list, which was Allie Catch and Megan Bain. So that's gotta count. That must mean something for me. So
That's amazing.
fingers crossed in the next year. I'm just very happy for everybody that made it on the list. I was saying, yeah, PB. Since I mentioned PB Smooth, he's with freaking Jay Bougie. Jay Bougie is the reason why Team Pegao versus Team Con got a bittersweet ending. So screw him. But that gives us the return, one not only of You're Awesome, which is Johnny Santos and Matt Awesome. Which, got Jarrett and Sebastian kind of like, what's going on? Guys, it's just one night thing. Jay Bougie cost this. Jay Bougie's the problem. We're going to end them. He's the person we're supposed to hate on.
Don't forget Pretty Boy Smooth is in that match as well.
I know. I like PB Smooth. And like, PB is collateral. I mean, I don't say he's 6'9", but he's collateral.
That's right. Steve Pena did make those. It's funny. I was talking to a promoter last night about Pena. That's amazing. Congratulations to him. A lot of good matches coming up.
These two made it to the PWI. Bougie and
and Smooth.
PB. So I'm like, I gotta deal with these two now, because I'm Team You're Awesome. I like PB, but your allegiance to Jay Bougie is just problematic for me. So now you guys know I have a favorite in a match at least.
All right.
And then you got student versus teacher, which is Jorge Santi versus Pedro Dones. So that's going to be interesting as well.
I haven't seen Jorge in a long time, actually.
Really?
I think before the pandemic was the last time I saw him. Yeah, he used to be at
BBW. I met him last year on the We Are Wrestling show, the Deja Vu.
Yeah. I've always been a fan of his work. So
I'm very excited to see what everyone's just like. I've just been very excited about the promos that have been, posted. Like everyone's just like proving a point of why they deserve to win.
Right.
In every match, and I just have a problem with Ben right now. So I have to win. I have to.
That's right. Now here's You're Awesome.
I am You're Awesome, girl. Make me a shirt. I know it's a one night.
There you
it's
go.
A one time only. And
make her a shirt.
I'm a You're Awesome girl, and I am a You're Awesome boy. That's another new shirt.
La Chica de la You're Awesome. What do you think?
La Chica You're Awesome. Hola, You're Awesome.
What is going on? Who would you say is your top favorite Hispanic male and female wrestlers?
That's complicated. I've always been perplexed about this answer.
Ooh, let's go.
Hispanic, I'm gonna say it like it's actually the person who got me to where I am. The person gave me my first opportunity. Who's currently wrestling for NWA, which be La Rosa Negra, who's like one of the biggest representation women have had on the island in a decade. If you got to talk about women's wrestling on the island, she's right there.
She's at the top.
I got a funny one. I got Sazón Talentoso.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shirt. I like that.
That's a shirt.
That's a shirt. Where can we get that shirt? Let everybody know where to get some Nahir merch.
LuchaPR.co. I can send you the links. I have 3 shirts. They're the Hola Hola shirt, the Culo Talentoso shirt, and the Sazón Talentoso shirt. And Pro Wrestling Tees has the More Ass and Wrestling shirt.
Where did you come up with El Culo Talentoso?
So it was during actually my first match with Hema. Hema posted a picture that was like, "Oh, these women don't show ass; they're just here to wrestle." And I'm like, "Yo, I can do both. If I want to show my ass in the ring, that's up to me. It's not up to anybody to tell me what to wear or what to not wear. So, if anything, I'm a talented ass. I'm a culo talentoso. Deal with it."
When you say it in Spanish, whoever speaks Spanish, it just sounds funnier than when you say it in English, though. You gotta admit. All right?
It's crazy. Wait, I can't hear you.
It's my freaking thing. I broke it. Can you hear
Okay,
me now?
Yes.
All right. Let's go back to Serena's question. Favorite male Hispanic wrestler?
I said female was Rosa Negra and male. Ooh, this is hard. That's a tough one. I don't think I can pinpoint anybody right now. It's not that I hate them. It's just that I can't like. I think it's more complicated. I think I'm so invested in women's wrestling, unpopular opinion, that I can't pinpoint to like. And I know they're great Hispanic male wrestlers, especially Puerto Ricans, but like I can't think of one right now to answer. I got the girl, I just don't have the guy right now. I'm sorry.
Really? Okay. What about Damian Priest? He was a former world champion.
Okay, fine. Damien's a good answer.
Damien's
a good answer. It is. I should have just, but
Matt Santana? Question mark.
Yo, now you guys are. If you guys would have pointed at me, it would have been a lot easier. Santana's great. Santana was also, I feel like, one of the biggest full circle moments for me because Santana, at Thunder Rosa, both Santana and Thunder Rosa. They were the two biggest stars I interviewed during my interviewer days, and then I ended up having a back-to-back show with Santana back in February, one in New York, one on the island, and then going to Mission Pro.
Was that the Puerto Rican show?
No, it was for Warriors. That's when I wrestled Angel Metro, and I think he wrestled Steeler, I think it was.
Okay.
But then he went legit, like, we were together Saturday, and then Sunday the two of us went back to the island.
Dirty Dom.
So that was a full circle for me.
Dirty Dom.
No.
Matt wants a list of male wrestlers you would team with and wrestle.
Ooh, that's bro. I mean, I have.
She's gonna show herself out.
Oh, good. You guys get it? No. He can stay with his Trailer Park, New Jersey trash. I'm not.
Oh, yikes! All right, let's go back to Matt's question.
Okay, give a list of male wrestlers. I mean, I currently have okay. So, in November, actually, this is where the whole shirt comes out. This is where the tag team of Ares Perez and Nahir Robles comes to life. That's how it's called. Sazón Talentoso. We're gonna debut at Supernova Wrestling in November. So this is a Ultima Hora news.
Right.
So I got Ares is my first tag partner, I think officially. I would say as well. I know it's like a thing I do want to like make like a whole like Tristy and Kyle. I wanna tag with him. He knows it.
That's my dude right there.
It works. We're hot and bothered. It's right there. I'm great with tag team names.
Yeah, you said it right too. Tristian. He corrects me.
It's Tristian. I know how it's mentioned. Of course, Matt and I would have a back-to-back with Bodhi. We got to think of a really cool name though. I have tagged like official tag teams. I guess those three, but people you love the name Hot and Bothered. It's beautiful. People I would I've had the opportunity to share the ring with, and I've loved tagging with them was when I wrestled with Sebastian Amor. We did Hola Amor at Royal Crown Wrestling back in June. I did a tag match with Action Jackson, who's also one of my mentors. So it was a cool mentor and student moment for me. But and girls, man, I need to get myself a good female tag partner because I have one, but she needs to get her butt to the States with me.
Who is it?
She's from the island. It's just that she's out. She's getting there step by step. Hopefully, she breaks out of her shell and she comes with me.
Awesome. That'd be great to see you both in action. Now I'm gonna pull up the picture that I think broke the internet. Are you ready?
Oh no.
I think you broke some hearts with this one.
Yo. Matt Flood, when he posted, I posted and tagged him, he posted, yo, my mom can see it.
Oh no.
And I fought so hard.
Oh, what's up, Herb? Herb, you gotta book her for SICW. I think you and Kathleen would be dope as a tag team. LOL. Man, we're talking about the picture. We're talking about the picture.
Caitlin, I am the unofficial member. I'm the honorary member of Bud, Stuff, and Pain.
I wanna know how did the picture come from?
So that picture got me, like, on Twitter particularly, it got me a lot of like traffic
Likes?
on my page.
I bet. Now, who took the picture?
It was just Matt and me during the BPW show, the Gold Rush Rumble. I had the gear. That's a gear I barely wear. It's kind of new. So I was like, yo. And then I go to Matt, I have an idea. And then I go like, let's go.
Bam. Matt says, Papa, got to see this video for Ben then. LOL.
Oh, yes. You got to see the video.
OMG. I got to see. I'm going to watch it as soon as I'm done. I got another podcast after this one, but I'm going to.
It's 23 seconds. I promise you. It's
Is it really?
Yeah. You can even put it now, right now. You're going to laugh. It's on Instagram.
I'll definitely put it on. I wish you would have sent to me. I would have, I would have edited it and put it back on here.
See it? It's hilarious.
No, you got to reconvert it to put it on here. I got to put it into like an MP4 format, or else I would have done that. But now talk about this man. What do you think of this man?
Rosado.
in his pink.
I mean, he looks like, yo, I'm about to steal your girl. Yeah.
He does look like, hey, I'm about to steal your girl.
I'm about to steal your girl.
Oh man, isn't this great? All Latinos, yourself, me, Pete, in the wrestling business, man. What is that? How does that make you feel that we're represented?
I'm very honored to be part of that representation. It's great, like not feeling by myself every time I've had like the opportunity to be like someplace that's not my hometown, and then there's always someone there. For example, when we did the Lo Que Paso Paso, it was full Puerto Rico versus Dominican Republic. I was like, what is this?
Right.
With the likes of JC Storm and Johnny, Sebastian Cage, Cuzzo, Jay Lion, Eden, Matt. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
So coming to New York the first time, I was scared. I didn't think I was gonna fit in. Not gonna lie, the butt's right there. That should have made me fit in from the start. I don't know how I didn't not fit in from the start. Damn it! Should have thought of it. And then it was just Puerto Rico, and then it's just this thing that just puts all of us together, being able to represent where we're from and where we came from, and I just think that's beautiful.
It is.
And like in a sport that's so crazy, it just makes sense. It's great.
It's awesome. It really is. No pun intended, Matt. It's awesome.
Yeah, he's Matt's like, this is mine.
Our friend Kyle and Rocco say hi. Hey.
Hi.
What's up? Matt says you always fit in with me.
No,
Not that way, Matt. Not that way.
I mean, it's funny because, fun fact, when I arrived to We Are Wrestling last year, I had an incident. It's a funny story. I'm going to embarrass myself, of course.
Okay.
Last year, I took the train. I was wearing a jumpsuit. And I didn't notice when I was like squatting, my jumpsuit broke.
Oh no.
So I don't know how much time I was walking around with my butt hanging out. And then when I got to the venue,
New York.
in New York. Nobody told me anything, mind you.
Of course not. All the guys are just staring at you.
Told me anything. And I'm pretty sure a couple people saw my butt. Nobody said a thing. And then I just feel a little breeze. And I'm like, and then I remember I was like, I left my stuff. I always have a backpack. So I put the backpack here and I'm just walking around
The backpack covering you.
in the Bronx, like, and I see the store and it sells wigs and I see clothes and I'm like, you know what, whatever. And I go to the lady and I'm like, yo, can I pay for this and change? And she's like, we don't have a dressing room. And I'm like, and I just go like, look at the butt. She's like, I'll turn off the cameras. And I'm like, thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Nobody said anything to you. Damn. What happened when you got to the venue then? Did you tell anybody?
Yeah, I kind of did the day after. I posted a story that was like, yo, great first impression. I just showed my butt to everybody. I posted a whole status on it and people were like,
wow.
You didn't know? No, I didn't know.
Oh man, Matt's running a paragraph about you right now. Hold on. Honestly, I'm so proud of you, Nahir. You're doing the round and being successful at it and always gotta support.
My heart goes to Matt right now.
100%. Nahir's always busy. Like, how does this affect your shoot job? Because for me, it's hard to take time off to go do all this stuff, and somehow I managed to get it done.
It's a sacrifice. If I do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday shows, I'll take the latest flight back to the island. I am a scientist, so my shit's very early. I start at 7 a.m.
Right.
And it's complicated. Like I'll be mad tired. I'll take a flight that's at 10 p.m. Get back to the island at 3 a.m.
Wow.
To sleep like 3 hours and then go to work at 7. It's a sacrifice, but I think it's worth taking because maybe one day I won't have to always be the scientist and just the wrestler, hopefully.
Yeah. The goal is to get signed, 100%.
Like, I feel like the sacrifice is going to be worth the pain.
Right. 100%. I can see you in a big promotion. 100%.
With the braids going crazy, that'd be so out of pocket and so cool, though.
I mean, you might have to tone it down in the E, but not AEW. AEW fit right in. Who are some opponents you want to wrestle this year?
It's hard because I never put like opponents in my head. Mm-hmm. Because I just let it surprise me. Like never in my mind, I thought I was going to wrestle Megan Bain or Ali Catch or Steph that I wrestled in February, or Sue Young that I wrestled in April. Like it was just things that happened, and I like to keep myself in that suspense because it just makes it a lot more interesting. Like, I feel like, of course, everybody has, like, a dream opponent, like our favorite wrestler or whatever. But, like, I like having that element of surprise when it comes to who am I wrestling next? Who am I facing? And it's been great. So I just want life to surprise me. So I don't want to, like, pinpoint a specific person, but rather than let life lead me to the people that I'm supposed to be facing.
Okay. How about a rematch with a certain person?
Ooh, I mean, I love to go back to back with Ali. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. What about? I'm gonna bring up something. What about this person?
I mean, she needs to get better.
Yeah, she's trying. She's killing it.
I want her. Their comeback's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be John Cena level.
Yes.
John Cena level. 100%.
Like I freaking love Brittany Brooks. Only wrestled her once, and I loved her. And then she needs to get better. Like I don't want to wrestle her when she's not at her best. I want her in top tier shape.
She's awesome. I was talking to her the other day. She's she's putting in the work, trying to get herself ready. So she's doing good. Man, we covered a lot of ground, didn't we? What else do you want to say to everybody? What else do you want to let everybody know about you?
I don't know. Is there anything anybody wants to ask me?
Actually, yeah. Anybody want to ask questions? Go ahead, ask Nahir. But I got a question. We were at Kaiju. Did you make your flight?
I did. It was. I almost didn't. I'm not
You're
gonna
like, I
lie.
gotta get out of here. I gotta go to my flight.
I felt so bad because I know things happen,
Yeah,
but like
100%.
the show was at 2 and then it got delayed and my match started like an hour later and that like took out the time that I had,
Right.
like the calm time I had to make it to the airport. And I felt so bad. I hate doing that. Like that's not who I am. But that was the latest flight I could find, and it was at
Yeah.
6 p.m. I
It was like
made it to
6,
the
yeah.
I barely made it. Like I remember I passed TSA and then because I know life tends to be like chaotic to me, my backpack got taken at TSA to revise it and I'm like, bro, my flight.
Really?
And then I had it and then I ran through the airport and then huff and puff, huff and puff. I mean, I guess I got some good cardio because of wrestling, but I was still huff and puffing because I was like, I'm so late.
Right.
And then the moment I arrived to the gate, it was like, we're starting to board passengers that are going to San Juan. And I'm like, phew. But
Wow.
it was chaotic.
I know you're stressed. You're like, oh man, I gotta miss my flight. I gotta, because it's a pain in the neck. You miss your flight.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Man, when did I go? When I went to St. Louis, every time like I went to the airport, they searched me. I'm like, is it like a personal thing? Like, why am I being searched all the time?
I mean, my luggage. I brought a 10-year one. This one, but I have the really big blue one. I think I saw it last year. That luggage always like I sent a check back because it's too big. It's gotten randomly searched 4 consecutive times.
No, I'm talking about they searched me.
No, I always get searched. I always get searched.
I'm like, listen, you're gonna have
Every
to buy
time
me dinner first.
Every time I go by, like, it's either the braids or the sweatpants. But I tell them, yo, can I have my braids in my hand so you see it's that? Because if not, they always find a spot like on my back, and I'm like,
yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Airports are crazy.
I told the guys, got to buy me dinner first.
I told them too. Gotta buy me dinner.
Gotta buy me dinner. I'm hungry, even though I've been on no carbs for like almost 2 months now.
No.
It's been crazy. But anyway, I lost a lot of weight though. The last song you listened to, says Matt.
Oh, you're gonna laugh on this one.
It's not Bad Bunny.
No, it's not Bad Bunny. It was Sabrina Carpenter's new song, Taste.
Oh, how is that?
I mean, I just blast it when I'm driving because if there's anything anybody should know about me, I hate driving. I'll drive if necessary, but I am forever a passenger princess.
Gotcha.
Being honest here, I'll be forever passenger princess.
Listen, driving does
Even
suck.
when I move to New York, when that happens, I'm going to be passenger princess.
Is that a thing?
If they need me to drive, I will.
Are you gonna move out here?
Maybe.
Okay, all right, that'd be cool to have you local.
Future. That's something I think if it's in the cards for me, it will definitely happen.
Awesome. Hold on. Linkin Park's new song, LOL.
I'm conflicted about the new singer. I can't. Sorry.
It's all right. Robert wants to know what wrestlers got you into wrestling.
Okay, so I have that story in my head. I remember it was summer of 2002. I think it was. I was staying at my grandmother's house during the summer. That's when I can see my cousins from my mom's part. At this time, my cousin was a really huge WWE fan.
Right.
It's funny, like, because Puerto Rico has a lot of wrestling history, and I started recently to know about it. That's another story for another day. So my cousin comes to my other cousin's room. He's bringing the magazines. You remember the WWE magazines, right?
Right.
And he goes and he just puts it in the room. Wow. And he shows me China, and he shows me Lita, and he shows me Molly Holly, and he shows me Victoria, and he shows me Trish, and I'm like, bro, you got me hooked.
Right,
I'm done.
I'm in.
Bet. And then I was like, because he brought like old ones, like, 'cause, he brought a lot of like old ones he had, and it was just, and he captivated my attention with, yeah, sure, Trish Stratus is the conventional standard of what a WWE diva or wrestler looked at in the 2000s, yes, but he worked hard nonetheless. But he also showed me the girls that were unconventional standards, such as Lita and Chyna and Molly Holly and Victoria. Victoria was a buffy girl. She was like, and so was Chyna, and they were all beautiful in their own way, and they could kick butt. And I think that having that and an age, an era that was overly, sexualized, it was great. It was great having role models that could do both. They could look good and kick ass.
Right. I agree. Someone said on Instagram, more Nahir in New York, please. Well,
So-
if you move here, you'll be in New York a lot.
And then I'm going to be unbearable. I'm going to start having New York accent, and it's going to be weird.
You're gonna have to go to Ronkonkoma.
Yeah, that was tough. That was mean.
I love how you say it though. It's really cool.
I was so upset. I was like, Ronkonkoma, lo que sea. But you know what? I'm going to say it right now. You know what city gave me the hardest time to pronounce? And I love wrestling there. And it sucks because I don't think I could ever cut a promo. Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah, no, but no, Worcester.
Massachusetts, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Worcester. I couldn't Worcester, and I learned to say it recently, but because I was like Worcester, I was like, okay, I can't. I'm just so awful with the pronunciations, and I'm like, I'll just use the Puerto Rican card every time I say it wrong.
That's right.
Because I'm like,
Matt, what do you recommend Nahir to eat when she comes to New York Friday? Hopefully he can recommend you a good spot up.
Oh no, he brought me when I did Battle Club. He brought me my first chopped cheese.
Oh, okay.
And I was living for it.
Good job, Matt. Now, what are you going to top it with this Friday, Matt?
That's a really good question.
Oh,
What New York food are you bringing me this Friday, Mr. Awesome?
Hi, Nix. How are you? Wrestler Nix from down south. She's on here. Sebi was on here. You know Sebi. Oh, wait. Hold on. He said, I already got her a chopped cheese.
That's what I said.
I'm going to bring you another one Friday. Oh, there we go. He's looking you up.
I'm going to be mean. Bring it before my match. So I'm going to be an asshole right now. So it's extra gassy for the cheek to cheek. I'm joking.
Man, I think we could talk for hours.
No. I'll have it after the match.
I think me and you could just sit here and just talk for hours, but we gotta cut it down. Last thoughts, Nahir.
I'm just very happy to be here, and it's been literally like a year because last time I did this show was when I was talking about my Deja Vu debut for We Are Wrestling, and this is my third show for them, so it's kind of nice being here, like a fun update.
It's a fun update, and this time we can't make it a year. Next time you got to come sooner.
And then
we should do one, me, you, and Matt.
Yes.
Right, Matt.
Absolutely.
All right, let everybody know where they can follow you and where they can get your merch. Yes.
Okay, you can get my merch on Pro Wrestling Tees or luchatispr.co. You can also find me on Twitter as Rizos y Sarcasmos. I'll write it down RIZOSYSARCASMOS. And Instagram as well. You can find my Facebook fan page as Nahir Robles. And I'm starting recently to post some of my matches on YouTube as well if you want to watch. And hopefully you see more of me and I'll see more of you and I get to meet all of you and it's going to be so cool. And I'm just very happy to be here.
They're definitely going to see more of you, 100%. All right. Coming up this week, I got
Mr.
Pete Rosado Even though I called him Rosario one time. Wednesday at 9.
No, he gotta kill you. Call him Rosario.
He is.
Oh.
Yeah, he almost killed me. My boy, Blocks. Blocks is back. The second co-host, not the first co-host. The first co-host is PJ Savage. Also coming up, Steel Cross. PKA coming up live on Wednesday. Also, I got to read it from here. Tony Cini from Titan this Friday. PJ Savage on Thursday, my brother. PJ Savage, my brother, mi hermano, is coming back. I talk to him all the time. Love him. Johan Nahara, who is the Dynasty champion.
He's a Boricua.
He is. He's coming on this week as well. And the big announcement for me, I guess it's a big announcement. Well, no, we'll save that for the after this one. I have Ezra coming up next. Ezra's coming to talk to me next.
That's
and
awesome.
then I already got a date for another podcast coming up in September, and she's the center of attention. Miss Brittany Brooks returns Tuesday, September 24th at 7 p.m. We're going to talk about her injury, what she's doing to rehab it, plus a special announcement.
She's one tough girl. You got it.
That. Not going to want to miss that. She is one tough girl. Oh, look at that. Serena says thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Urza, not Ezra. All right, Urza.
You got in trouble.
I always get in trouble. It's my lot in life. Want to congratulate my friends. The SATs for wrestling is now on Roku, coming up at their next show on the 21st. This Saturday, there's a show right here in New York. NYWC presents Memorial for Cancer, the Captain Michael Fisher Memorial Wrestling Classic. September 14th, my good friend Shaw Wachter will be there. He is currently battling cancer, and I think of him every day, all the time, and I pray all the time. But right now he's fighting. He's the cancer fighter, and God bless him. I love him. He knows that very well. And then Saturday, I will be at Guerrilla Warfare for Titan Championship Wrestling as Amity LeVay takes on Cosmic, another Hispanic.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
In the ring. That's going to be great. I mean, I'm already bringing my earplugs because she loves to scream in my ear for some strange reason.
You better bring the earplugs. You're going to be fine, though.
I'm going to need it. All right, now you hold on for a second. Everybody else.